Jesus is the way, the truth. Jesus is the life of men. There is no other way to be saved. Give your life to Jesus. Give your life to Jesus, love truth.
Jesus is the way, the truth. Jesus is the life of men. There is no other way to be saved. Give your life to Jesus. Give your life to Jesus, love truth.
Jesus is the way, the truth. Jesus is the life of men. There is no other way to be saved. Give your life to Jesus. Give your life to Jesus, love truth. Jesus is the way, the truth. Jesus is the life of men.
The boss went to Norway. He left me in charge. So I see here that someone hasn't sent the tax invoice. Who was responsible for that?
Or, I can't believe I forgot. I can do it today though, and it won't matter, will it?
I think the boss will be mad, Ben.
Yeah, he told the entire office that everything needs to be done punctually. Then he looked at me and emphasized that I need to be punctual, as if I'm some kind of idiot.
Well, I guess you proved him wrong. Anyway, since I'm in charge, all your queries should come to me. But Siba, have you finished the financial report?
Yes, and just in time as well. I want to be off at 1. I need to pay for my new carpet.
So you bought a new carpet. Nice.
Thanks. I need to polish up my place. People like Britney Spears could come over, so I have to make sure my place looks fresh.
She's not replying to your letters. Take the hint.
Whatever, Betsy. My 2-bedroom is way better than your studio apartment.
Oh, the despair of not having a new carpet. How will I sleep tonight?
Whatever.
Right, you two, off to work. We have a lot of deadlines to meet and not much time to meet those deadlines. Let's go. Look busy. Then, get started with the faxing. We might still make the deadline if we work fast.
Bonjour Franco, mon frère d'une autre mère. Cela fait si longtemps que nous avons rencontré. Pourquoi ne viens-tu pas à Paris plus souvent?
Bonjour Pierre. C'est trop cher à venir à Paris ces jours-ci. Je suis venu pour ma lune de miel, je me suis marié.
Enfin Franco, vous n'êtes plus un joueur.
Oui Pierre, ces jours sont terminés.
Alors Célestino, qu'avez-vous voulu parler d'aujourd'hui?
Je veux parler de Jésus. Pierre, il est temps de donner à votre vie à Jésus. Il ne reste plus beaucoup de temps.
Le temps reste-t-il pourquoi?
Il est temps de changer de vie. Jésus-Christ va bientôt retourner au monde. Vous ne savez pas quand vous mourrez. Alors changez votre vie et donnez-le à Jésus-Christ.
Depuis quand êtes-vous chrétien Célestino? Vous aviez l'habitude de boire du vin pendant que vous fumiez des cigarettes. Vous n'êtes pas la personne à me dire de changer ma vie.
C'est vrai que j'étais rude. Mais j'ai changé Pierre. J'ai épousé une femme chrétienne et j'ai trouvé Jésus-Christ. Je vois des choses différemment maintenant.
Ils disent que le mariage changera un homme.
Oui.
Que veux-tu que je fasse Franco? La vie est difficile, je dois voler de l'argent, sinon je serai dans la rue. Vous êtes un garçon riche, vous ne savez pas comment nous souffrons.
Vous ne pouvez pas prendre les objets personnels appartenant à d'autres personnes afin que vous ne souffrez pas. Vous créez des souffrances pour ces personnes. Mais Jésus-Christ va changer votre cœur.
Oh vraiment, comment Jésus-Christ a-t-il changé votre cœur? Et qu'est-ce qui te fait penser qu'il changera mon cœur?
Quand je suis venu à Jésus-Christ, j'ai cessé de fumer et de boire. J'ai même cessé de faire des drogues. Ma femme m'a parlé de la sainteté et maintenant je veux la sainteté. Je sais qu'il changera votre vie, parce que Jésus-Christ a le pouvoir de faire quoi que ce soit.
Comment puis-je devenir chrétien?
Wow, I'm pregnant.
Ma.
Yeah, according to this website, I pretty much ticked all the boxes, David. I think I'm pregnant.
I'll buy a pregnancy test on our way home, to be sure.
Yeah, we should. I stopped taking ibuprofen when we came to Kenya, so I'm definitely pregnant.
Vaughn, you have to see this. It's a testimony by a woman on YouTube.
Okay, raise the volume so I can hear it.
When it comes to, attacks, he will use the least things that you expect. He'll go whether physical or spiritual. Because I remember at one point, people were even passing sentiments, like saying, oh, why are they praying like that? What are they trying to prove? And all those things, But really, you're praying for yourself. You're praying for your soul, your salvation. You're not praying for anyone. And really, those are the attacks that Satan throws. And in all this, Satan uses hatred, to try to make people give up. But I remember in 2012, when God told us that my love for you is purer than the purest God. Do not seek love from anyone. He said many people will hate you. And when the Lord said many people will hate you, we thought it's just those things where someone will say, oh, I don't like this person. They always talk about this thing, saying it's sinful. But really, these days I've begun to see the level of hatred that Satan has for us. And at the end, I have begun to intensify my prayers because, when Satan attacks you, he thinks it's going to bring you down. But really what that does is that draws you closer to God. Satan does not want to be exposed. Satan wants people to continue living in ignorance, people to continue thinking that, oh, everyone is okay, everyone is human, they're not demon incarnates, the satanic agents are isolated, witches and wizards are isolated. But really, let me tell you, we're in a constant battle, and if you're ignorant, they feel good and they have the upper hand because there are a lot of demonic agents, witches, wizards, and demon incarnates. They are a lot. And really for us who share these messages, the hatred is intense because Satan wants us to stop sharing these messages. But one thing that I always encourage myself is that this world is ending. Our life here on earth is ending. It's not permanent. And at one point, and very, very soon, very, very soon, we're going to go to heaven, and all these things will not matter. That's why as long as I'm here, I'm going to do everything that I need to do for God without leaving anything out. I do not want when I go to heaven on that day, God should tell me, oh, I do not want when I die, God should tell me, you left this out, you left that out. And another thing that Satan likes to use is the spirit of fear. But the Bible says you cannot light, a candle and hide it. You have to put it out so that it can show light to the world. So we need to rebuke and bind all these things in prayer. Because I remember at one time I used to feel like, oh, maybe I should not share too much. Maybe, people will begin to hate me. Maybe I should not share too much. Maybe people will begin to think I'm strange. But really, those are just lies and deception, like I said. And we always have to be ready to suffer for God. Christ suffered for us to the end, to the point, of dying at the cross for our sins. So we have to be ready to give our lives up for Him if it comes to that. The Bible in Matthew 10 verse 22 says, and you will be hated by all for my name's sake, but he who endures to the end will be saved. The other day I was watching
I'm so glad to finally get to meet your family.
My cousin said that she finally got a job in Manila. She said that she stays in a small house, but she can arrange for me to have a bed, since I am pregnant.
Yeah, I'll just sleep in my sleeping bag if they have no space.
I'm sorry, dear, it's just that hotels are expensive and these air tickets already blew our budget. With a baby on the way, we cannot afford to waste money.
It's okay, Carla, it's life. So tell me about the Philippines, what is it like there?
I would only visit my aunt, she is the sister of my father. They were very poor and I would sell pack with my niece in the streets. I think that my aunt still sells pack.
What is pack?
I'll show you. They lived in Happy Land, a big slum in Manila. My auntie was a single mother with 3 children. Her house was very small, but we had so much fun there.
Sounds interesting. I had no idea that you were part Filipino.
My favorite memories were when we looked for wild honey in the forest.
Sounds delicious.
It was. Have you ever had wild honey?
No, too sweet really. So, what name have you thought up for the baby? Now that we know we're expecting a boy?
I don't know, maybe Timothy.
I don't know about that, I'm thinking of Carter.
That's not even a name. Someone who pushes carts could be called a carter perhaps.
What about the Marquis?
Common Mike, Lamarck sounds like the Marquis.
Yeah.
A person's name is a significant part of their identity. Giving our child a foolish name will affect them for the rest of their lives.
Yeah. My life was made a lot easier because I had a common name.
And I'm sure we've all had that strange cousin called Tay or something.
Yeah.
It's cruel. But people keep giving their children rubbish names, almost throwing their lives away. Mike, I want us to think hard and long about the name we will give our boy. That could be the greatest gift that we will ever leave for him.
I received an instant message, yay. I'm actually trying to learn French right now. I totally agree, we should meet up sometime. I'm not in France right now though. We're in Barcelona to meet Franco's sisters, Bianca, Paloma and Renata. They were very excited about the wedding.
I agree about the meetup, we should definitely meet up. I think Tokyo sounds like the best place. Yes, Lisa, my wife is a vegan. She's been vegan for 5 years now and no, she doesn't look emaciated. She's just fine.
I'm on a plane to the Philippines with Carla. She's sleeping now. Tokyo would be really expensive, especially this time of the year. Going to be in the Philippines for a while. So what about an October or November meetup?
I saw the elephant pictures you posted on your profile. Apparently Nairobi is the only capital city with an active game reserve built in it. Can't wait to come to Tokyo, David. I'm going to take pictures all over the city.
We're still here for a few more days, I'm giving some exams. We can meet up in October or November, would be awesome to meet the gang. I'm getting tuna fish with olives, my wife wants to try a new salad. I think that's Ezekiel 36 verse 9, for, Behold, I am for you, and I will turn into you, and ye shall be tiled and sown.
Looks like I've got mail, and they're all online this time.
Where are you?
On this messenger app. We all have an account on it so we meet up there sometime. Now we're talking about meeting up in Tokyo this October. What do you think?
I think that's great. Tokyo it is.
Awesome, I'll let them know that we are coming. Count me in guys, it's a date. I'll be flying with my family on the 3rd of October. Need to do a commercial for this company. It's a chocolate ad, I have to eat a piece of chocolate and go yum.
So, how was your morning, sweetheart?
It was great. I've just dropped Phoenix off at school. Need to do a huge grocery haul later.
Great. Could you get me some tea? Phoenix used most of the tea bags on his science project.
Sure. What was his project about?
I have no idea. Got a new case though. I'll be defending this teacher that's getting sued for inappropriate conduct with a student. I need to get started on that case today.
Oh, I see that you finally got a case. I'm about to give a motivational speech about my veganism. I want to introduce the world to the health of my plant-based lifestyle.
Sure. By the way, could you get me some steak at the grocery?
Lee, I don't understand why you don't want to join my plant-based lifestyle. It's not that hard.
I know, but I was raised eating meat. It seems so normal. Besides, I only eat meat for dinner. Chocolate bars are my snack of choice.
Meat is filled with pesticides, and all the stuff they inject into it to make it weigh more on the scales. You need to understand that the heavier a piece of meat is, the more money you will pay for it.
Wow. If only I cared.
So Franco introduced me to his 3 sisters, Bianca, Paloma and Renata. We flew to Barcelona from Paris. Later this year he wants me to meet his mother who lives in Portugal. Okay, now to tell you what I've been holding in. I think I'm pregnant. I'm not sure, but Paloma thinks I am. This is so perfect, cause Mike's wife is pregnant, so our kids will more or less be the same age. Since I'm 35, it is highly unlikely that I am pregnant, but if I am, hi Kate, did you manage to do your homework yesterday?
Yeah, I used Google Translate.
Oh, I see. I have a free day today. I could help you with learning Swedish today.
Thanks, you could come over to my aunt's place after school.
So do you stay with your aunt? Where are your parents?
In America, long story. Let's take the bus.
I have a car, let's take my car instead.
Sure.
Sup?
You won't believe what I'm about to tell you.
Tell me.
Okay, you might believe it, but I still can't believe it. Like, is this really happening?
You still haven't told me.
I'm pregnant. Found out 5 minutes ago.
Welcome to the Mom Wagon, Lisa. It's good to have you on board. And you'll have more sleepless nights than you can count.
Oh please, I'm getting a nanny. Maybe a living nanny.
I almost did that, until I realized how much of a bond I wanted to have with little Winston. So my nanny only works till 7.
I saw the wedding DVD you sent me, thanks.
No problem.
But Debbie, why would you send me a DVD of Peppa Pig Goes to London, for my wedding?
Because, it's a beautiful movie. Peppa Pig goes to London, and meets so many animals there. That DVD made me cry, Lisa. It's deep.
Oh, thanks.
Sure. So, what's the capital city of Spain? All my life, I thought that Ricky Martin was the capital city of Spain. Last week my husband told me that Ricky Martin is a person.
Really? I thought Ricky Martin was the name for those silver convertibles. I seriously told my mom that I want to buy a Ricky Martin someday.
That's so dumb, Lisa.
I know, right?
Everybody knows that those silver convertibles are called. The name. They're called.
Not Ricky Martin.
Not Ricky Martin. So, you're going to be a mom.
Yeah. Oh goodness, Debbie, I'm in Barcelona now and I have no idea where that is.
Is that like a village in Paris?
I don't think so. We took a plane to get here.
I've been talking to the director lately. I've asked him if a girl like me could direct an actual movie.
And
he said that if I had the money, I could do anything. What a typical answer.
I know, right? Who needs money when you have skills? Okay, that train of thought feels a bit off.
Yeah. Money would be needed for the crew and actors. I'll save up for that.
Yeah, you should.
Talk to you later, Lisa.
Sure, TTYL.
What does that mean?